Now we'll go to critter control because we had some pretty good sunshine yesterday. Maybe there was a little activity out there. Got to check with Tom and see if they're driving stakes or painting lines on the ground. KA8 MNT WB8 VMW.
WB8 VMW, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Jim, and everybody that's out there. Well, yesterday was a very good day. They had sign up for softball and baseball teams out there yesterday, and from the looks of it, they're going to have a pretty good softball league and a decent baseball league going. So we'll be looking to watch some of their games this year. So things are going good, and hopefully today will be another day for them to get out there and do some practice. So we'll keep everybody posted to see who's winning and who's not. And with that, we'll turn it back over to you, Jim. This is KA8MNT, back to WB8VMW.
All righty, Tom. Well, find out the different teams' names there. Now, I remember one time there was a team down there, down in that area, and it was called, Josie Scratchy Legs. And but they didn't do too good. They might have broke that team up. And there was a couple other ones there. But you keep track of the names so that we know who's winning and who's losing and who goes to the finals at the end of the year. Alrighty, Tom. You take care. If they need some equipment, you let us know, and we'll put in order for critters. So you take care. Alrighty, now we'll go down to Clarksville and see how Mark and Sarah's doing. WB6 BJN WB8 VMW.
Hey, good morning, Jim. Good morning to everybody on the Barometer Net this morning. Sarah and I are doing fine. I've got to go to Nashville today. I have a biopsy they're going to do on my kidneys. I have what could be a rare immune deficiency disease that attacks it's called vasculitis. It can attack the blood vessels in my kidneys. It's kind of rare. It could be caused by high blood pressure, and maybe a few other things, my diabetes that I had, but I got signs of that. Let me take a break. Oh, I got to go, and they're going to poke me with a needle in the kidneys to find out what's going on. Do a biopsy today, so I got to leave here at 7. So I won't be around for the main net. We're doing fine. I will say that I have looked at the discussion for Ohio, and you guys are going to have some rough weather tomorrow night and possibly into to Friday, as some very warm and moist air is going to come up and meet a cold front coming from the north. So people need to be on guard for some severe thunderstorms, and depending on when that front comes in, if they get any discrete supercells, there could be some chance of even tornadoes that could develop with those severe thunderstorms. It is spring, and we're in that season, so have ways of getting warnings late tomorrow night and also into Friday, and then it's going to get colder on Saturday, so I'll put that out there. Let's take a look at the conditions. Currently, I have about 48 degrees, Barometer 29.14, or excuse me, 30.14 and falling. And it's going to be in the 70s here today. But Sarah and I are doing good, Jim. But I wanted to throw that weather thing out there early, that Ohio will be getting some interesting weather over the next couple of days. Back to you, sir, WB6BJ.
All righty, Mark. Well, hopefully we'll survive it. All righty, well, we got to get up there to Jacksonville, Florida, and see how they're doing up there. We see Wednesday, so we're going to try for the short straw this morning. He might be leading the pack there with K9LUCY, WAJAX, WB8 BMW.
Hey, good morning there, Jim, and to all on the pre-net. Here is WHJAX. I am Portable Pedestrian, also known as the Short Straw, and Miss Wendy's not with me this morning. She's with our daughter there today, most of the day, so K9LUCY and myself will be on our own today. As you probably know, our daughter's works full-time as a nurse, but she makes some money on the side with a side gig. Ever since she moved down here, she's modeled clothes periodically, but today's a wedding gown modeling session, so Wendy went with her to watch. So I'm all by myself here. But anyway, we got 61 degrees starting the day off under what appears to be mostly cloudy skies, and I think we're going up to the mid-70s today, so it'll be nice. And the important thing, though, there, Jim, is you've got 2 minutes and 44 seconds additional daylight today in northern Ohio. And things have flipped a little bit. Your daylight gain is the majority of it's now occurring at sunrise instead of sunset. Prior to this, your day length has increased in the evenings more, but now that's reversed. Okay, Jim, back to you. Thanks for giving us a call. WHJAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All righty, Rod. Well, thank you for that. Because I like it. I like to watch the neighborhood come alive when we sit out on the front porch talking on the radio. And yeah, well, that's pretty neat. Your daughter is doing a wedding gown. Well, if she looks half as good as her mother, the wedding gown will be second place with the wearer. And well, you tell them all we said howdy, and tell you the kids and everybody, even Missy and K9LUCY, stay healthy and stay well. All righty, Rod. I got to get going before I tell a lie and Bill jumps on me. All righty, K5 CFY WB8 BMW. How about it, Fred? Did you take Ray for a walk this morning and you're back on your couch?
WB8 BMW K5 CFY. We went for a walk this morning, had a pretty good walk, nice outside. I think it's 57, but anyway, it was uneventful, no rabbits, no cats, and no crickets or no June bugs yet, but anyway, he's definitely looking. Good to hear you, Jim. Thanks for being there for us. We definitely appreciate it, and I'll get off here and let you get the rest of them. 73, I'll take care. K5 CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, soon it'll be grasshopper time, and old Fred will be out there chasing and eating grasshoppers, and then end up barfing in the living room floor. So, yeah, it's nice to see summer, but some things ain't so good. All righty, Ray, you scratch old Fred and tell him we said good morning. All righty, and I got everybody there. We'll go down to LJ and see if he wants to put in a word or two this morning. KB8 LJ, WB8 VMW. I don't know. Maybe LJ is sleeping in this morning. Alrighty, well, we'll just back up, and if he comes back or anybody that I missed, or now they can get on, now's the time. We still got a minute and a half before it's made legal. WB8 VMW.
WHXX3S.
Yeah, good morning, Tom, and I think Bill was in there, too. Good morning, Tom and Bill.
Morning, Jim. Sports time yesterday. Go ahead, Bill.
Good morning, Jim. NHWS.
Yeah, well, I told maybe a couple little fibs, but it was on the good side, so I done okay this morning, Bill. So thanks for standing by. All righty, well, we got 30 seconds, so I'm going to get Fred in here to make it all legal so that I can go have me some bacon-flavored oatmeal. WAAKOC, WB8 VMW. Oh, yeah, and today is Wednesday, and I'm going to take my radio, and good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, I'll be there talking on the Boredom Breaker Net. So, okay, it is now 7 o'clock, and it's all yours, Fred. Are you ready?
WB8 VMW from WA8KOC. Jim, thanks for giving me a holler, and thank you for net controlling the pre-net for the Barometer Net in the mornings. Fabulous job as always. CQ. This is WA8KOC, and I'm calling CQ for Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's Barometer Net. This is Wednesday, the 25th of March, 2026 edition of this net. And it comes to you on Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's W8WKY repeater. Frequency for the repeater is 147 Mark 390 megahertz with a positive offset, and CTCSS code of 114 Mark 8. The repeater's location is in Doylestown, Ohio. This is a controlled net. All traffic shall pass through net. Control emergency traffic may break in as required. I'm going to throw it back over to Jim and see if maybe Judy will complement his bacon-flavored oatmeal with something, I don't know, illustrious and new and different. But first off, for those that don't know or are not aware, Fred Shepard, KD8GYS. He's a great gentleman, and he ran the Sunday 6-meter net when I lived back in Firestone Park, like back in 2019, I think. And he wasn't feeling so great back then, so I took the net a couple times, and then whoever came after me is still going. But Fred passed away day before yesterday. I got that information from Brooker, KD8JNX, and I guess Fred was on chemo. And about a week before he passed away, he said, I've had enough of this. So he stopped, and then a week later, he's gone. So KD8GYS is a silent key. I just wanted to let everybody know about that if you're not aware. And Jim, good morning. You're planning some porch time today, eh?
Yep, I got some yesterday, and I get some more today. Dave's coming over. I made that 2-meter. I gotta get a name for it, for the Sarah people that live on the edge and have to use the internet to get in. Maybe give them a little extra boost where they can go strictly RF into the repeater. So yeah, it's the one I've been working on, and Dave's picking his up today. And I got another one together. We're going to test it out today. So that's about all I got for today. And I'm going to see if I can't make it for the boredom breaker net at 1 o'clock. So I'll try, but you know how it is with us old people and our naps there, Ray. So everybody stay safe, stay well, and we'll turn it back to the net, let him make everything nice and official and keep things organized. So have a great day, everybody. You too, Bill. Back to net.
Well, Jim, don't be too surprised if one evening you find me joining in on the Pajama Nut. I know you guys have a lot of fun there, and it'll give me a chance to use 440. You take good care of yourself. Have a great day, wonderful Wednesday, and enjoy your porch time when you get to it. And give Judy our best from Roseanne and I. 7-3, Jim. Anyone in short time mobile or Outlander, good morning all. WA8 KOC looking for your check-in.
K8 OWX, I'll be in and out, Fred. Good morning.
KC1 BQS, Paul, short time.
Copy November 8 X-ray November Victor Jet mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Tango Papa KM.
Short time, please.
Lori Mobile.
Whiskey Bravo 6 Bravo Juliet November just for today. Short time.
Delta Foxtrot Alpha Zulu Delta Mobile.
We just had a station check-in. Papa Zulu Delta, I think was the last letters. Could you please re-identify for me? There was a lot of static on that transmission.
Foxtrot 8 Zulu Delta.
I'm going to pick it up there. Give you guys, so I got KD8 VMM. Brian, I caught you just on the last little syllable. KD8 OWX. Thomas, buddy, I got you marked in and out. Thanks for being here. I will look forward to talking to you in the near future. 7-3. We had a mobile station check-in. They said they were short time, and I failed to write it down. Could that station please re-identify for me?
Yeah, I think that was me, Fred. KC1 BQS, short time.
And Fred, I don't know if you got me to WB6BJN short time.
Yeah, I got you, Mark. And thank you, Paul. Copy N8XNV, KF8DTP, leaving a space for KE8UIB right next to her. And KF8PZD. Hopefully I have that right. Any corrections or additions before we move on?
Yeah, KJ5DIC, Active Architect, Arkansas.
WA8KOC, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG. Put me at the back of the short bus, please.
Control. November 3. Golf Delta. That's mobile in and out of Steel County, Florida.
Seems like there's a click of the repeater indicating somebody may be trying to check in but just not making it, not holding the repeater. I added to the list KJ5DIT, KD8SLG, and N3KDG, Nick over in Erie, PA. I'm going to get back on it so I don't miss any mobiles. First mobile I had was N8XNV. Jeff, good morning. Glad to have you aboard. How are you? WA8KOC for the net. ADXNV, WA8KOC. Jeff, you still here? All right then, hearing nothing to the short times. KC1 VQS. Morning, Paul. How are things up in Enfield? You sounded good this morning.
Yeah, good morning, Fred, and thank you for taking my early check-in. It's in the upper 28 degrees here in Enfield and sunny, and I'm about to walk out the door on my third day of substituting. It is going really well. I've been surprised that it was smooth. I've not worked with younger children for a while. I'm not used to the older ones, but I have to say I've been having it's been enjoyable. So yeah, after today, 2 more days to go, and then we'll see. I'd like to get back over to the older kids where I retired from at some point, but we'll see how that comes out. I know they're crying for substitutes, but I don't want to work full time either. So with that, and thank you for taking my check-in, and we'll be clear. And 7-3, Fred, have a great day. KC1 BQS, clear.
Paul, thanks for taking the time to check in this morning, even though you're fast on the way out your door. And good luck with the substitute teaching. I know you enjoy it, and it's great to hear from you. I will look forward to getting a chance to say more with you next week. But just thanks for being here, and enjoy your Wednesday. A wonderful Wednesday to you, buddy. 7-3. I'm going to try Jeff one more time. N8XNV, WA8KOC. He may have been getting gas. Hearing nothing, WB6BJN. Mark, take it away. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Fred. Yeah, I check in on the later one, but I've got to go. I'm going to have a biopsy. Please, everybody, wish me luck on that. I've got a biopsy today, Fred, on my kidneys that I've got to do. They found a little problem, and they want to check it out. I might have a little of immune deficiency disease going on in there, and they want to see if they can catch it early and hopefully make it go away. So that's why I'm checking in a little early. Let's see. 30.129 on the barometer.
Oh, thank you, Larry. Hope you have a good day as well.
49.
Roy, KA8 BYU.
48, humidity 57%. It's going to be up in the 70s here today. Going to be a pretty nice day everywhere. For you folks in Ohio, pay very close attention to the weather over the next couple of days. There could be some near record-breaking highs. Yesterday was warm air coming in, and then there's going to be a cold front that's going to come and try to crash through that warm air, and when it does, it could produce some severe thunderstorms tomorrow night and Friday, and so need to look out for some high winds and damaging winds and hail and some of that stuff like you had earlier in the weekend. So hopefully there won't be any discrete supercells for any tornadic activity. Just thought we'd throw that out there. Fred, everybody have a blessed day. You're doing a great job. Back to you, sir.
Wish I was doing a great job. Mark, we're going to be praying for you for your thing you're going through this morning medically. Take good care of yourself, and drop back tomorrow if you would, and let us know how you feel. Hopefully everything goes well without a hitch. 7-3, Mark. I got this call. I wrote down KF8PZD, and it's definitely not correct. So if that station could please identify for me, I'd appreciate it.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8 Alpha Zulu Delta. Good morning. Can you hear me?
W8WKY.
Affirmative. Got it that time. Alpha Zulu Delta. Take it away. It's all yours. Good morning. WA8KOC here.
Kilo Alpha Zulu Delta, United States Coast Guard. Good morning. I am mobile. I'm new mobile. I just got a 2023 Honda Civic because my 2011 Chevrolet Suburban was getting 13 miles a gallon. This one gets 45. So my hour-and-a-half trip back and forth to work is going to be a little bit more or less painful. But because I switched to a smaller vehicle, I had to go with a smaller antenna. Instead of the Diamond 650 on top of the Suburban, which was overkill, I'm grossly underkill with just one of those Amazon mobile antennas. So if anybody has a suggestion on the best mobile antenna that goes on one of those 3 magnet holders, would be much appreciated. That's all. This is Kilo Foxtrot 8 Alpha Zulu Delta. You can email me on my email, which is on QRZ. Back to net.
All right, Jeff. Well, thanks for being here with us. Hopefully somebody can get you some information. There's multiple antennas out there. I've got one on our Buick Encore, and it's awfully long. It's kind of like a half wave, 2 meter and 6 meter, and quite long. So I think I'm going to remove that and put my other 2 meter 440 antenna on that's only about 11 inches long, I think. Anyway, take care. Drive safe. Have a fabulous Wednesday, marvelous Wednesday. 7-3. Recognizing N3KGD Nick over near EPA. He was mobile. And now that brings me down to Lori, KF8 DTB. And I'm assuming KE8 UIB also, or are you staying at home today? WA8 KOC.
WA8 KOC from KF8 DTP. I am actually mobiling myself today. John is home sick. He has a real bad sinus flare-up that has impacted his eye. So he is home, and I am on my way to work. So I'm hoping that he is going to at least hear me on the net this morning. We'll see. LOL. Anyways, hope everybody has a fabulous Wednesday. This is KF8 DTP 73. Back to net.
Lori, thanks for being here with us. I appreciate the check-in, and I hope that you have a good day at work. Sorry that John has come down with that sinus infection. I'm actually going to give him a holler here, see if he's listening to the radio. But if I don't get the chance to talk to him, when you talk to him later on today or you get home, let him know we'll be praying for him. Hopefully the thing goes away. And, yeah, it's got to be miserable, absolutely miserable. Drive safe, Lori. 7-3, we'll talk to you soon. KE8UIB, John, are you available for just a moment?
WA8KOC from KE8UIB. Good morning, Fred, everybody out there in the net. And I just switched over to EchoLink real quick. I'm sitting in the late seatboard, somewhat as comfortable as I can be, and you know, listening through an HT. I can't get out on the HT from home, but I'll take advantage of the tools. I don't have to run to the shack and try to power anything on. And it is a little blurry from my left eye and stuff. I'm swollen kind of good. I honestly feel like I've been in a fight with somebody. But, hey, I'm still kicking, so I'll take the good with the bad, right, guys? And hopefully stick through this for the day. But thank you, Fred, and thanks, everybody, with that. And thank you, Lori. I heard you out there. So with that, this is KE8UIB, and I'll go ahead and hand this back over to Net Control. 7-3.
Johnny, that sounds miserable. Sorry to hear you're under the weather. Hopefully it just relieves itself and gets better soon. I don't know if you've got a medication you've got to put in your eye or if you're going to have to go to the doctor, but we're going to be praying for you, pal. Take good care of yourself. 7-3, I'll talk to you soon. One more time for Jeff. N8XNV, WA8KOC. Jeff, are you there?
KAGW checking in this morning, Fred. KAGW direct, no 70. Wait.
Pops, I caught you, and I'll be right back to you. We're going to get on to the list here. I didn't hear Jeff. KJ5 DIT, Matthew, take it away. Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, good morning. Looking at about 44 degrees this morning, maybe low 70s this afternoon. I cannot complain. That's beautiful weather. Got a little running to do today. That's okay. Keep me moving. I appreciate that. Kids are up and moving. They're doing fine. They got to go to the park yesterday. Little one had a wonderful time on the slides. She got on a metal slide and she was zipping down it. She got to slow herself down and off she went. Hit her bottom. Down my fest with her bottom was dirty. But that was back to fun. So, you all have a beautiful morning. I hope you enjoy it also. 70 minutes.
All right, Matthew, sounds like a good plan for your day. Glad to know the kids had some fun at the park yesterday. You stay safe. We'll look forward to talking to you next time. 7-3. Wonderful Wednesday to you. K8AGW, good morning, Pops. I'm going to throw it over to you, and then I'm going to get over to just Nick. He wanted to be at the back of the short bus. Pops, how are you and Mama Fran? Good to hear you. WA8KOC.
Morning, everybody, from K8AGW, and I 70 isn't linked or wasn't linked up with Barometer Net with WKY, so I'm going direct. So I want to make it. I hope I'm making a trip direct because I want to make it easier for net control. That's why I use the link because. Quite a chore doing those nets, and Mama Fran and I are doing well. We're up and about and working on my coffee. I had my doctor's appointment yesterday, and he was impressed with my blood pressure. He says it's right where it should be, and we don't want you to stroke out. I had a problem with high blood pressure before, so he says I'm doing good that way, and my weight come down a little bit, so I got a good report all the way around, so that's what the old man likes to hear, so hopefully I'll hit 100 years old there, Fred. So with that, everybody have a wonderful Wednesday. Stay well, stay safe, and all those under the weather, get above the weather, and get back modulating the radio in comfort, so thanks for getting me in there, Fred, and have a wonderful Wednesday. 73 to everybody from K8AGW, sending back to net control.
I'm going to make this quick. Pops, good hearing from you this morning. Thank you for checking in. You're sounding just fine direct. Really good. A little bit of fry pan in there, but fantastic. Take good care of yourself. Always good talking to you, and I think you're probably going to last to the 100. Okay? Talk to you soon, Bob. 7-3. I made a mistake. I didn't get Brian in here. I hope he's still around. KD8VMM, mobile, WA8KOC. Brian, you here? Well, I screwed that up, but hopefully Nick can save me with some alerts about what's going on here today. KD8SLG, our president, how are you?
W8WKY.
WA8KOC, this is KD8SLG. Morning, Fred, and all the Barometer netizens. 34 degrees down the farm this morning. Yay. 700's linked, Pops. I linked it up after you said so. You guys, if you are in range of some of the repeaters that are linked up and they are not linked up, if you have a DTMF capable radio, you can link up to us. So, still uses the asterisk system. So basically, it's like dialing up a phone. But I got you hooked up there, Pops. Should have jumped in and said so. You could have come in that way instead of through WKY. But that's okay. It is Wednesday, so we've got nets here all day. Here we are with Fred on the Barometer Net. Dustin's got the first hour of the Boredom Breaker Net this afternoon. Nancy was back last week, so hopefully she'll be back again this afternoon for the second hour. And it's the last Wednesday of the month, so it's the Josh and Lucy show tonight on the Beacon Net. Josh and Lucy are always fun. They don't giggle as much as John and Lori, but they have a good time, so tune in. That's all I got this morning, Fred. I think I got a little bit of whatever everybody's been sharing. Gary has acute bronchitis. I think it was Bob, LYJ, last night said, as opposed to ugly bronchitis. But he's going to take a week off again. So we've got Rod tomorrow morning and Dave on Friday morning. So thanks to those guys before they even do it. Do appreciate it. Fred, have a great net. Thanks as always. It's KD8 SLG. Back to net control.
KD8 SLG WA8KOC. Thanks to Dave and Rod for picking up Gary's missed nets. I know Gary would rather be here himself, but hopefully time off to mend will do him good. And Rod and Dave, thank you. We really appreciate you jumping in and doing extra. With that, thanks to you, Nick. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Thanks for the alert of the upcoming nets. We've got a lot of them here. And when Mark Casey at FQV chimes in, I'm sure he can tell us about a couple of others. But anyway, looking forward to getting on with this and saying hello to everybody, and then enjoying some radio time later today. 7-3, Nick. Talk to you soon. With that, I think I have come to the bottom of the list, and I hope I didn't miss anybody. I know I missed Brian, KD8VMM, and I feel terrible about that. I'll apologize to him next week. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? Good morning, everybody. WA8KOC. I'll try to do better. GGG. Believe I copied GGG, but I didn't get the prefix. Could that station please re-identify for me? I know I've spoken to you before, but I can't recall what the full call sign is.
Kilo 8, Golf, Golf, Golf.
November 8, Whiskey Sugar, Bill in New London.
WATXX, in and out. Have a great one, Fred.
I think I doubled it, you, Fred, when you came back to that one mobile. KSFQV.
WA8KOC in the net. Whiskey 8 Tango Delta. W8TD, John in Wadsworth.
Please copy November 7, Victor Alpha November, and 7 VAN. Brian Mogul. I'll be in and out today, Fred, 73.
Either Brian had a radio going in the background or somebody came in underneath him. I'm going to give you guys who I got. If I miss anybody, they'll chime in. K8GGG, N8WS, WA8GXX, Tom, in and out. Thanks, Tom. Wonderful Wednesday to you. KC at FQV. W8TD, Brother John has returned home. And N7VAN, in and out. Did I miss anyone?
Alpha 8, Charlie Tango, short time mobile.
Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth.
Kilo Delta 8, Hotel Alpha Golf, Tim, KD8HAG, mobile, in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, X Tango Uniform, KFA ETU, short time mobile.
All right, I've added to the list KE8SFS, AA8CT, short short time. Brother Craig, I'll be right back to you. KA8MNT, KD8ZSH, Randy, I caught you. KF6POB, Brother Christian, I got you. KD8HAG, Tim, I marked you in and out. Mobile, thanks a lot. And also Adam, KF8ETU, mobile. I'm going to get to these mobiles so we don't miss anybody. I'll open it back up afterward. I believe that AA8CT, Brother Craig, was the first mobile I heard. Craig, how you doing this morning, pal? WA8KOC for the net.
WA8KOC, good morning, Brother Fred, and also good morning to Brother Christian out there. Oh, it's a great day. It's cloudy, and the temperature is, still a little bit on the cool side. But other than that, it's going to be a great day because the sun is going to come up. How's that? So with that, I'm going to turn it back to you, and have a wonderful day. Thanks for doing the net. We appreciate it. And we will catch you down the log. WA8KOC. This is AA8CT saying 73s and be well, my brother.
Brother Craig, I hope that you have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. Thank you for checking in with us. I appreciate it. Whatever you got planned, hopefully it goes well, and we will talk again very soon. 7-3. KF8ETU, Adam, your mobile, take it away. Good morning.
Morning, it's you. Just pulled into work here in downtown Kansas. Smooth sailing. No issues, no traffic. The sun's trying to peek out through the clouds here. Otherwise, just work today, and hope everyone has a wonderful day. Stay safe. This is KF8ETU 7-3.
Adam, thanks for being here. And if you tried to get in earlier than this, my apologies. It's been a busy morning and a little bit of a rough morning for me. Maybe I need to put my hearing aids in. Taking care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. We'll talk to you soon. 7-3. The only other mobile was Tim, KD8HAG. I marked him in and out. Tim, if you're still listening, have a great day. K8GGG, WA8KOC. Good morning.
Good morning, Fred, and everyone else in the net. This is K8GGG, James over in New Franklin. I'm over here working from home like I do every day, and just waiting for this weather to break and get a little bit warmer so I can mount my antenna on the roof. So right now I'm running a little mobile radio in my office with the antenna going out into my garage. So I'm hoping that I get through okay, and otherwise, everyone have a great day. 73. Back to you.
James, thanks for taking the time out of your work morning to say hello. Sincerely appreciate it, and hopefully we'll get a lot more time to spend on the air with you. But whatever you've got planned for today, a wonderful Wednesday to you, and we'll talk to you on down the coax, quote-unquote. 7-3, buddy. NEWS, William, are you behaving yourself this morning? How's everything on HF? Can you tell us?
WA8KOC in the group, NAWS. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all in that. I don't know, I haven't checked the HF bands yet, but I will shortly. I'm doing fine. I hope you are too. Air quality index at 34. Tropos 0 to a 1. My sunrise 7:22. My sunset 7:48. Length of day 12 hours 25 minutes. I got 37 degrees this morning. Humidity system 7%. Wind speed south at 7. Barometer 3022. 2.23 degrees. Visibility 10 miles. Prediction for today is partly sunny with a high near 60. South winds 5 to 9 miles an hour. Sounds like we're going to have a pretty good day today. Okay, let me see here. Call sign, that's what I want. Solar flux indices at 128. Sunspot number 125. A is 16, K is 5. Geomagnetic field is minimum storm. No east skip predicted. Unusual. And spaceweather.com. A glancing blow CME tomorrow. NOAA forecasters say that a CME will pass close to Earth on March 26th and might deliver a glancing blow thanks to Russell McPherson effect. Even the weak CME impact can spark equinox auroras. Any contact with CME could ignite a high-latitude display on Thursday night. And the mystery of Ohio and Texas fireballs. a lot of activity there. People are still talking about it. Is Earth under siege? If you've been reading headlines about space rocks falling over Ohio and Texas, you might be wondering what's going on according to NASA. It's nothing unusual, yet it's still a little mysterious. Good article if you got a chance to read that. Currently there's 6 sunspot groups on the sun. Okay, that's about it for me, Fred. Back to you. WA8KOC in the group. 7-3 everyone. NHWS.
Bill, thanks as always for being here. Appreciate your check-in and the report that you give for us. And yeah, maybe it'll be a really good day today. I know we're supposed to get nice and warm, but it's probably going to happen about 4 or 5, 6 o'clock this afternoon. We'll see what happens. Whatever you do, take good care of yourself. I don't know if you've heard, but Fred Shepard, KDAGYS, the past net control for the 6-meter multi-state net, passed away the day before yesterday. I got that information from Brooker, and I don't know if you had heard, but I thought I better let you know. 7-3, Bill. KC at FQV, WA8 KOC.
No, good morning, Fred. KCFQV. Yeah, we have the condolence for the Shepherd passing. And, yeah, Monday night, we didn't look like anything. But, yeah, there was some black ice out there on Monday night. They had a big wreck up on the 271 480. So, yeah, it still can occur, even though, so, yeah, just be careful when we get these cold temperatures. We're above freezing today. I am at 36, but, just be careful about the roads and that. Know the spots that you travel that some places where it could be wet that could still be, slippery and that. But, yeah, on the nets there, the Nor's got their food net tonight, 146,700 at 7, and at 8 o'clock, there was a slew of nets there at that time. The Wooster Group got their net on the 147.21. And then the QCW Chapter 1 Cleveland has their net at 8 o'clock on the 147.015. And Cars Group up in Cleveland has their net on 146.82 at 8. And then there's a Handicam net I have over on Allstar. That on 473.670, and then of course we got the Beacon net later tonight. And I found 2 new nets yesterday. I'll check into tonight. There's one down in Southern Ohio. They call it South 40 Net, their website is south40net.com, and that's on 669-400 All-Star 9, and then there's another one at 10 out in Kentucky. I found 62886. So I'll be busy tonight. So let's send it back your way, Fred. KC8FQV.
Okay, Mark, appreciate the check-in. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, and enjoy your nets. 7-3. WATD, Brother John, it's all yours. You're back. That was kind of a shorter trip than usual, isn't it? Over to you.
WA8KOC in the net. W8TD. In Wadsworth, on the radio. the way it should be. Yeah, it was just under 3 weeks. It seemed shorter because it was in isolation. You know, I got back from the last trip in November, so it's been a while before this one happened, and the next one is not scheduled, so no telling when I'll be out again. So it was just an isolated trip, which isn't how I like it. Had a good time. Glad to be home. Everything's working at home. Unlike the last time when I got home, the furnace was working. So the house was warm. Nothing else to report, really. Looking forward to seeing everybody. And it is, I suppose, nice to be back. W8KOC and the gang. W8TD.
It's good to hear from you, John, and hopefully it was an enjoyable trip. Maybe not quite as long as some of the others, but hopefully, like you say, upon return, everything is just comfortable, cozy, and working correctly at home. Whatever you do, take good care of yourself, and I'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. 7-3. KE8SFS, WA8KOC. Good morning, Mark, the chess master. WA8KOC, over to you.
I don't know if I'm a chess master, but I do play chess. I did win 2 games and lost 1 game last night online. I got a text message from our president of our club. He said we're going to meet at the library tonight, so I'll probably walk over there, over the library. That's not too far away from me. I can walk that far. But all of that, doing okay and everything. Just laying here on my bed and listening to you guys talking. Oh, you don't want to get gas from Wadford. Gas price is $3.98, $3.99 all around Wadford. It went up. But that we got 35 degrees here. It's going to be partly sunny today. It's going to be a nice day, and that's pretty much on that. Let me drop this for a bit. Yeah. Still got car trouble, and don't sound good, and I got a feeling the water pump is ready to go on it, and boy, that's all I need, ain't one thing to another, but can't do nothing about that, I might have to get the tire out and get rid of the car. But all of that, that's pretty much on that. So I hope you and Roseanne have a good day, and I'll give it back to you. 73, Kia at the 8 Surf Auto Zero.
W8WKY.
Well, Mark, we're going to pray that you can get that car repaired in short order and efficiently without a lot of cost, so you don't have to go ahead and go out and find another car. Vehicles on the fritz really are annoying. I feel your pain, but we'll give you a prayer, pal, and hopefully you'll have a good time meeting up with the fellas in Wadsworth this evening. So whatever you do, stay safe. I'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. Real quick, over on gas price costs and weather. Here in this section of Akron, Arco over on East Avenue is $3.75 a gallon. Akron Food Mart over there, $3.89 a gallon. BP up here at the corner of Waterloo and Manchester, $3.99 a gallon. Circle K over on East Avenue, $3.99 a gallon. And I think Marathon's going broke over on East Avenue. They're $4.35 a gallon. Ridiculous. Gouging is what I call that. Kerry, WACTM, has lent me information from his weather station in Long Lake around the corner from me here. 34.7 degrees currently, 28.6 for the dew point. No wind to speak of now. Expected south-southeast gusts of 1 mile an hour later today. 30.21 on the barometer, 78% humidity. Sunrise 7:22, sunset 7:44. With that, back to the list. KA8MNT, the master of humor. Tom, it's good to hear you. Hopefully everything is good with you and Linda.
WA8KOC, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Fred, and everybody else that is on the net. Well, it's light outside and looks like the sun is trying to break through the clouds a little bit. Yay. So that's good. But we're starting out today with about 36 degrees. No wind out there, no rain since midnight, and the barometer sitting at 30.22. Today's high is supposed to be 62 degrees, partly sunny with a 4% chance of rain. So if you've got a little bit of yard work and you want to get it done, today wouldn't be a bad day to do so. Let's see what's going on around here. We've got a luncheon today with the QCWA Chapter 21 at Tim's Tavern, and which is always a good time. And today, hopefully, I will be presenting a certificate for a gentleman that has had his amateur radio license for 70 years. He hit 70 years in January, and so we've got his certificate or award, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to be giving that to him today. So that's about all we got going on. So with that, I'm going to grab a quick nickel. KA8MNT returning. I yelled cow at a woman on a bike, and she turned and gave me the finger. Then she plowed her bike right straight into the cow. Well, at least I tried. With that, I want to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back over on this hump day to the fabulous net controller, WA8KOC.
Thanks, Tom. I forgot to tell my wife your joke from yesterday, which was really fabulous. That poor lady heading the rear end of that cow had her hurt. I don't know if I've met the gentleman you spoke about, but if you would give him my sincerest best regards and congratulations on 70 years an amateur radio operator. That's pretty cool. Imagine the knowledge he has gained, huh? Take care, Tom. I'll talk to you soon. 7-3. KD8ZSH. Good morning, Randy. It's all yours. It's good to hear you. WA8KOC.
KD8ZSH. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, everybody. Oh, doing pretty good. Finally got back so that I can use EchoLink here. I had a problem with the volume on my mic. Turns out a Windows update had turned something off inside, and the computer was telling me everything was working fine, but it was turned off. So got it fixed. Back in business. So hope you guys have a great week and a good weekend coming up. KD8ZSH clear and back to net. 73s, everybody.
Randy, it's great to hear from you this morning. Give the pups a scratch on the head for me if you would. I hope that you and your darling bride have a wonderful Wednesday. It's going to be a nice day from what it looks like, especially later in the afternoon. Take good care of yourself, Randy. I'll talk to you soon. KF6 POE. Brother Christian, take it away. It's all yours. How are things over in Bath?
WA8KOC. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6. Peace on Earth. Brother Fred. Everything's going well. I worked 12 days in a row, so this is my first day off after inventory. And that went well. So today's recovery day. Hopefully get to work outside a little. Maybe Bill can redeem himself now, so I can watch my back for fireballs in the air and not get hit with any asteroids. And that's the plan anyway, as we head further into, hopefully, a warmer season. With that, wish everybody 73. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6. Papa Oscar Echo, passing it back to the wonderful net control, Brother Fred.
If you guys don't cut it out, it'll go to my head. Christian, I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. Whatever you choose to do, if it's outside work or whatever, 12 days in a row, you're deserving of a break. So take it and enjoy it, okay? I'll look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3, pal. That is the bottom of the list so far. Anyone else for the Barometer Net, WA8KOC?
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel, John out of Strasbourg.
Kilo 8, Charlie Whiskey Sierra, K8CWS, Corbin down in Columbus. I'll be in and out this morning. 73s, everybody.
Kilo Echo 8, Zulu, India, November, K8ZAN, Joe, Mobile.
Kilo, Bravo 8, Oscar, Tango, Kilo, Mike, Middletown, in and out, please.
Andy, also mobile.
I'm going to pick it up there because we've had an awful lot of collisions. I copied KF8CXH, John, K8CWS. Corbin, I marked you in and out. Thanks for checking in. Have a good rest of your week, buddy. NTAD, Dave, I don't know what happened to the first part of your transmission, but it cleared up about halfway through. AC8AT, John, it's good to hear you. I'm going to get right back to you. A station came in after that. I did not get it. Actually, 2 stations after that. And then I copied Andy, AB at MO. Andy, I'll be back to you. I missed 2 stations there. Can they please re-identify?
KE8, HNK Mobile, in and out.
Q8, Mike Romeo Echo, Mike New Franklin, in and out.
Kilo, Bravo 8, Oscar, Tango, Kilo, Mike in New Middletown, in and out.
W8.
Mike, can you give me your last suffix in your call, please?
Oscar, Tango, Kilo, OTK.
I'm sorry, Mike. I should have that memorized by now. I got you. And you said you were in and out, correct?
Yep, yes, sir, from New Middletown.
All right, good enough, Mike. I'm going to get these other guys in here. KE8HNK, Elmer, did you say you were in and out?
Affirmative there.
All right, I'm going to get back on this list. I don't know how close Andy is to work. I'm going to take him in here first. AB8MO, WA8KOC. Good morning, Andrew.
I'm very close to work. As a matter of fact, I pulled off the road so I could get in here. So you could throw a KE8ZIN Joe Mobile in there as well. He was in that
what there are train wrecks, and you guys on 39 are so fast that you guarantee that anybody coming in on Allstar doesn't get through. So congratulations. So Joe was definitely in there, and he was also mobile. Hello, Joe. Good to hear you, buddy. And I'll keep it brief. It's SuperNet Wednesday, unless you've got your head under a rock. You know that around here. So with that, I got to run. I'm glad I was able to actually get in here today. We'll catch you all on the Boredom Breaker Net, hopefully. Back she comes. WA8KOC, this is AB8MO.
W2 AJV. Whiskey 2, Alpha Juliet Victor.
All right, I've added W2HAV to the list. I think I'll be back to you in a minute. Andy, thank you for checking in. I'm glad I got a chance to say good morning to you, pal. Sorry, we don't make it quick. Us net control operators would much rather have it calm and easy flowing. But anyway, we're on a repeater. What can you do? Can't blame me, buddy. Take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll talk to you soon. Joe, KE8ZIN, are you there? Mobile, WA8KOC for the net. We're not hearing anything from Joe. I believe that takes care of the mobiles. I'm back up to the top here. KF8CXH, WA8KOC. John, good morning. How are you?
Well, good morning, everybody. It's almost starting to look like it's going to be a nice day out there. We're still doing a lot of repair work from that storm Sunday. We have some 16-foot by 20-foot wide bay doors, I think, the dimensions. We had 5 of them explode during Sunday's microburst or windstorms, whatever that was, and hopefully we can get them repaired. We just replaced 2 of them at another facility for about $54,000. So it might get a little bit expensive. It's been very interesting. But other than that, it's just kind of work as usual. You know, I thought I'd just give it a quick check-in. I missed a few check-ins. I listened in the past few days. I just didn't have a chance to say anything. But anyway, back to net control 73 all. This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel.
All right, John. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to check in. You take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Poor folks have got to fork out all that money for this damage. But you know what? I'm sure it's insurance prone. Take good care of yourself. Talk to you soon. 73. KACWS, Corbin down in Columbus was in and out. Corbin, if you're still listening, wonderful Wednesday to you, buddy. Have a good rest of your week. NT8D, Dave, good morning. Take it away. It's all yours.
Good morning there, Fred. Everybody on the net, all the listeners. It's a nice shade of Ohio gray today, a little bit lighter than the past couple of days. I get to be local today, just in Barberton. So while I'm hanging around down there, I'm going to swing by Jim's and check out the antenna he's making for the club and pick up the other one that he finished up there. And I got to swing that chair by Jason's while I'm down that way. And then I'm going to try making a red pepper pasta sauce for dinner. I saw something and it just looked so good, and it wasn't a tomato sauce. So I picked up a couple of red peppers. I'm going to roast those this afternoon after I'm done working and try something that I've never made before. We'll see how it works out. Hope everybody has a good day. Thanks for running the net today there, Fred. And I do hope Gary gets better soon. I'll pick up Friday for him. And I want to say 73s to KD8 GYS. What a fine ham. I've got a couple of his I'm talking on one of his antennas right now. And a sweet guy. He had triple bypass surgery. Last time I talked to him, he was at the Nuestra Casa, and he said he had triple bypass surgery, and he was in the hospital for, I think, over 6 months when I saw him last. So we'll miss Fred, but we send 73s to the great antenna in the sky. Back to you, WA8KOC and TAD.
Yes, sir, Dave. Mr. Shepard was a fine young man. Berger told me that he had started chemo, and the week before he passed, he says, "No, I've had enough of this." So I think he was just fed up and ready to go. And good guy. So thanks for reminding us about that. Appreciate it. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. And be safe. Good luck on your concoction. AC8AT, WA8KOC. John, it's great to hear you. How are you and Annette doing up there in Elyria?
WA8KOC, AC8AT. Top of the morning to you, Fred, and everyone on board this morning. Oh, heaven, the 700 machine was down, and Dan pointed it out, and my hero Nick turned it back on, so I appreciate that. Fred, I get it's going to be a Ohio cold, gray day again, but I have a little piece of information I'd like to pass along. I just learned this yesterday on 20 meters. There's going to be a special event station operating. It's a weather awareness station operating out of Branson, Missouri until March 29th. It's, again, for weather awareness, has a call sign of all the information, and sounds like a pretty good thing that they're doing there. So I wanted to pass that along to our weather guys, Bill and Mark. Anyway, that's all I got here, and let me say it again, top of the morning to the entire gang. Back to net control, Alpha Charlie 8, Alpha Tango.
John, before you go, your transmission cut out right at the time where you were giving the information for that special event station, weather special event. If you could come back in and give it, maybe I don't know if other people are interested or listening, like Bill and Mark, but you're welcome to come back in and give us the information again.
W8WKY.
WA8KOC, AC8AT. This is a special event weather awareness station that's going to be operating until March 29th on all the HF bands, and the information on it is under their call sign N0A. It's November 0 Alpha, and I wasn't able to get a hold of them on 20 meters yesterday, but I did want to pass that information along. I think it'll be beneficial keeping everybody safe, even our shortwave listening friends. AC8AT.
John, we got it that time. Thank you for that. I'm glad to hear from you this morning. Miss it when you don't get a chance to say good morning. So whatever you do, you have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. Again, appreciate the information about the special event station, and give my best to Ms. Annette. And we will look forward to talking to you in the near future. Have a good rest of the week, pal. 7-3. K8MRE. Good morning, Mike. It's all yours.
MRE. Good morning, everybody. Just going to finish cleaning up the house. Wife comes home tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's 36 right now. 30.21 barometer on Portage Lakes. Looking for a nice sunrise, but clouds are a little heavy, so I guess I'll have to wait till this afternoon. Appreciate it, everybody. Kilo 8, Mike Romeo Echo, back to net control.
Mike, thanks for being here this morning. Appreciate it. And hopefully the house is in order and your wife will come home. You'll put a smile on her face. You take good care of yourself. Have a great, wonderful Wednesday and great rest of the week. We'll talk to you soon. 7-3. W2HAV, Anthony, good morning. WA8KOC here.
Good morning, Fred. This is Whiskey 2, Alpha Juliet Victor, and eagerly awaiting the baseball season opening, and you are doing a great job, as usual. And our temperature today is here in Jersey. We're 37 with a high of 54, so we should have a pretty good day today. I'm sorry if I heard that someone passed and is up in the ham radio station in the sky, and I hope they're doing great up there. And who knows? Maybe someday we'll find a way to communicate with those people up there. So back to net control, and again, Fred, you're doing a stellar job, as usual. WA8KOC, net control. W2HAV, 7-3 clear.
Anthony, I appreciate the chance to say good morning to you this morning. Appreciate your presence here. Whenever you care to, drop back and spend some time with us. We'll look forward to talking to you next time. 7-3, and thanks for the compliments. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? Anthony was number 37 on the list this morning.
November 8, Mike Kilo Romeo, N8MKR Mobile.
Kilo Echo 8, Zulu, India, November, K8ZIN, Joe, Mobile.
November 8, Bravo, Alpha, Yankee, N8, BAY, Ralph and Stowe.
83 Zulu Whiskey Yankee Mobile.
Stations just checked in. The audio is very, very light. If you could up the audio and please re-identify for me, I don't want to miss you.
Zulu Whiskey Yankee Mobile.
I got ZWY, but I still didn't get the prefix. Could you do it one more time?
Kilo Charlie 3, Zulu Whiskey Yankee.
I got it that time. I'll be right back to you. Anybody else?
Kilo Echo
November 8, Victor Foxtrot Kilo, N8 BFA, Cliff Workstation.
Scott Vermillion.
Kilo 4, Oscar Golf, K4OG, Marking Copley.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Lima Alpha, KF8ELA. Good morning, Fred. I'll be in and out today. 73 all.
Alrighty then, I'm going to recognize the in and out station, KF8ELA, Zach. KF8ELA, thank you for checking in this morning. I appreciate it, buddy. You take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday and good rest of your week. I also copied N8MKR Mobile. John, I'll be right back to you. N8BAY, Ralph, I got you over in Stowe. KC3ZWY, KE8VOX, and N8VFK. Cliff, you're number 42 this morning. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. Congratulations. And I added Mark in there, K4OG. To the mobiles, N8MKR, WA8KOC. Morning, John.
Morning, Fred in the net. N8MKR Mobile in East Akron. Just popping in on my way to Richfield. Running a little behind, but not too bad. Hope you all have a great day. I'm out. N8MKR 73.
Alrighty, John, that was short but sweet. Thank you for checking in. And whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday. I imagine work is going to be busy, but keeping you busy is not bad, right? Take good care of yourself. 7-3. No other mobiles? Before I get to Ralph, I'm going to call for KC3ZWI.
Down the road on Interstate 80, heading to Michigan. Got to deliver a load, pick up, turn and burn back to Pennsylvania. Yeah, I see some sunshine behind me, so that's always nice.
Well, Justy, as long as the sun's shining, it ought to be good. Anything else for the net this morning? Be careful on your travels.
Nope, we're just chilling down the road. Actually just pulled into a service class, about ready to go use the bathroom. Man, 40-some people on the net this morning. That's a lot of people. All right, everybody have a good one. KC3 Zulu Whiskey Yankee.
Jesse, I got to say that many times, almost all the time, we're in the 40s somewhere. Occasionally we'll get to 50, 55. I even had as many as 64 check-ins, I think, was my top. So we're busy here in the mornings, but not too busy to say hello. Glad you're here with us. You take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Be safe. Get to the restroom and get back on the road. 7-3, my friend. N8BAY. Good morning, Ralph. Thanks for checking in this morning. Over to you. WA8KOC.
W8WKY.
WA8KOC, this is N8BAY. Good morning, Fred and everyone listening. Well, it's just a reminder, it's WinLink Wednesday, so I finished up my my WinLink emails, got them done first thing here. I'm going to go out and check the lawn in a little bit when it warms up just a touch. I may see if I can mow today a little bit. It was looking a little high out there, and just maybe try to even it up a little bit. Get rid of some of the embedded leaves too. Anyway, just wanted to stop in and say good morning to everyone. Hope everyone has a great day, a great rest of their week. WA8KOC, this is N8BAY, back to net control. 73, all.
Ralph, thanks for stopping by to say hello. Sincerely appreciate it. I think about 5, 6 o'clock is going to be our high for the day, up in the 60s. And other than that, the rest of the day isn't going to be so bad. We're sincerely looking forward to better weather, but steadily increasing in temperature throughout the day today. And they didn't say there was any chance of rain, so you should be good. Take good care of yourself, pal. 7-3. I will talk to you soon. KE8VOX. Good morning, Scott. How are things up in Vermilion?
Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX, got up here on the shores of Lake Erie, and it's starting out pretty doggone nice up here today. Starting out at 38.8 degrees, barometer sitting at 30.03. Not much wind, going between 4 and 2 miles an hour out of the south. And the lake temperature is 36 degrees, and it looks like we only got ripples out there for waves today. So it's going to be a pretty nice day as long as it doesn't rain. And that's about it as far as the weather. Had a great family lunch yesterday. There was only 2 of us, me and my aunt, but it sure was good. Went up there to Berardi's there in Huron and had liver and onions and mashed potatoes and green beans, and it was good. They can cook up some great liver and onions, but otherwise just another busy day up here. I got to run over to the new place and see what's going on there and all that good stuff, and that's it. Thanks for doing the net, Fred. Thanks for getting me in, and everybody have a great day. This is KE8 VOX sending it back to net control. 73, everyone.
Scott, I imagine you're itching to get in a new place. I hope everything's going well, and just really looking forward to hearing you operate from the new QTH. Berardi's in Sandusky, I never realized they had liver and onions. Go up there to visit my children, and I'll have to see if they've got liver and onions on that menu in that Berardi's. But glad you had a good lunch yesterday. Take good care of yourself, 7-3. I'll look forward to talking to you next week. N8VFK. Good morning, Cliff. Take it away. It's all yours, buddy.
WAA-KOC in the net, N8VFK. Good morning, Fred, and all listeners out there. Getting number 42 reminds me of the very first time I checked into this net. I think it was with Gary. I was number 42. Yes, and life will be good. Let's see, here in Columbia Station, I'm currently at 35 degrees, 28-degree dew point, 75% humidity, and barometers 30.27 and rising slightly. No wind to speak of out there. The sun's poking up, shining through the windows, and I was just out a little while ago looking at, my late wife had planted some daffodils in our front yard. And man, are they just loaded with heads, just waiting for the weather to say, open up. And boy, that's going to be beautiful when they pop open. And at the same time, looking at it, I can agree with Ralph. I think I'm going to have to mow. Boy, is that grass starting to grow. Let's see, yesterday I spent a lot of time trying to track down family members of a friend of mine that's, I was told, hospitalized from a major heart attack. I don't know if I made any luck finding somebody, but I left a few voicemails and sent a few emails, and hopefully I get somebody to come back and give me an update on what's going on with him, if he's even still alive. So, with that, just going to do some, probably get my tractors ready for mowing, and maybe even put some gas in and go out and take a swipe across the yard later when it gets warmed up. With that, Fred, I'll hand it back over to you. WA-KOC, N8VFK, 73s, everyone.
Cliff, it's good to hear from you this morning. And again, condolences on the friends passing away, but it sounds like you're making strides in trying to get hold of people. And God bless you, man. Good job. Fire the tractors up. Hopefully everything goes well. We will look forward to talking to you next week. If not before, have yourself a wonderful Wednesday and good rest of the week. 7-3, pal. K4OG, WA8KOC. Mark, good morning. How are things over in Copley now that we got the Copley crew in here?
WA8KOC, K4OG. Good morning, Fred. Well, everything's going pretty good. My EchoLink transmit light finally lighted long enough for me to press the button. And got to you. That's good. Hey, Fred, I just wanted to share, I don't know if you heard last night after the club met, Brooker stirring up some more stuff. some good stuff. They're talking about another K3LR Tim Duffy DX Engineering tour later this year, so I'm really excited about that, and I really am glad that Brooker knows all these people and makes all these contacts and really hooks up the club. K4OG, back to you, Fred.
Mr. Eaton, I've got to say that Brooker is a fine young man. He used to check in on the net almost every morning. I think his schedule's lightened up a little bit so he doesn't have to be out of the house so early. But he drives a big brown truck making deliveries, and, he said something about retiring here in the recent past, but I don't know if he's quite ready yet. Thanks for being here, pal. You take good care of yourself and have a wonderful Wednesday and good rest of the week if I don't talk to you. 7-3. KF8ELA. Zach came in and out. Zach, if you're still listening, have a great day. And Zach was number 44 on the list this morning. Is there anybody else out there that would like to check in on the Barometer Net? This is WA8KOC.
Kilo Charlie 8, Yankee Foxtrot Oscar,
8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8 VZA, Eric in Strongsville, mobile.
I can pick it up there. We just had a collision. KE8 VZA, Eric, I got you. There was another station that came in. Could that station please re-identify?
Yeah, Kilo Charlie 8, Yankee Foxtrot Oscar, KC8 YFO, Andy in Medina.
All right, Andy, I'm going to be right back to you, but I know Eric is mobile, so I'm going to get him in here first if you don't mind. KE8 VZA, how's it going, pal?
WA8KOC in the net, KE8VZA here, mobiling into the big W, and traffic's flowing fairly well here. I haven't made it to the freeway yet, almost there. Gas at the get-go in southern Strongsville, $3.99 for 87 octane. And what else? Tried 3 times yesterday to get checked in, but that's just how the net goes. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Anyway, everyone have a wonderful Wednesday. KE8VZA, back to you, Fred.
W8WKY.
Hey, Eric, when I don't hear you in the morning, it's I miss you, man. And that's a good way to put it. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Somebody else commented that it's pretty heavy and fast-paced here in the mornings, and that's okay. I think all the net control operators are just happy to be here and get to say hello to our friends and see what's new. But if we're a little bit more, efficient, and we weren't on a repeater, probably be a lot more fun. Take good care of yourself, Eric. Don't work too hard. 7-3, and I'll talk to you soon. KC8 YFO. Andy, good to hear you this morning. Take it away. It's all yours. WA8KOC.
Hey, always good to hear you, Fred. Thanks for taking the check-in. Yeah, I just got the last of the little ones off to school, and so today we're doing some car shopping for the wife, so we'll be driving quite a bit today. Glad to hear that there's a bunch of nets to keep us occupied on the drive. But biggest thing I guess was in the Southwest the past couple days, and it is hot there. Vegas was almost 100, and but hot and dry and no snow on the mountains over there. Anyways, but biggest thing amateur radio here. Just got my APRS digipeater fill-in for Medina set up, so 65 watts at the home QTH, so that's exciting. And working on a WinLink gateway as well over the next couple days. So, anyways, best 73s. Good to hear everybody. KC8YFO. Back to you, Fred.
KC8YFO, WA8KOC. Andy, good to hear from you, buddy. I hope that you have a wonderful Wednesday. Good luck on getting things together there. Sounds like it's coming together really nicely. And good luck on the car shopping. That's always a iffy thing. I don't really like it, but it is what it is. You need a vehicle to get around in. For those listening, and I heard somebody complaining about gas prices at like $3.99, I called Sam's Club yesterday down on Portage Road in North Canton. Their cost was $3.72 a gallon, which isn't so bad. And they used to be, 50, 60 cents less than everybody else, but I think they're gouging too. Anyway, it is what it is. Gas prices are what they are. 7-3 to you, Andy, and everyone else. If you'd like to check in on the Barometer Net, I'm going to go ahead and make this last call because I know Kerry's probably ready to come in here and help us close this out. Currently, we're at number 46.
AB8AV, Alpha, Bravo 8, Alpha Victor, mobile.
Miami, Jeromeville, in and out.
November 8, Alpha, Hotel, Sierra, Fred, Fox Romeo, Echo Delta, in Berea, N8AHS checking in.
KC8 Hotel India, Jeff Ashland, in and out.
KE8, KI, Donovan, and Barberton, in and out. KE8 to JPQ, it's Chris, mobile. Good morning, Fred, I'm in and out. 73, everybody.
We just had a collision. I'm going to give you guys what I got. I got Joe, AB8AV, mobile. I'll be right. Randy, KF8, CFC, over in Jeromesville. Got you, Randy. I marked you in and out. N8AHS, Fred, I'll be right back to you. And KC8HI was also in and out. KE8, JPQ, I got you, buddy. Chris, you have a good day, Brother Chris, and we'll talk to you soon. 7-3. Did I miss anybody on that round?
K8, DKI, Donovan here in Barberton, just in and out.
I think it said Donovan, and that call sign, I just didn't copy it. If you can give it to me a little bit slower, please.
Yeah, that's Kilo, Echo, 8, Tango, Kilo, India.
Echo, Kilo, India. Was that KE8, Echo, Kilo, India?
Yeah, KE8, Guy, Kilo, Echo, 8, Tango, India.
Can anybody else copy the call sign? Because it's all broken on my end.
Kilo, India. Kilo, 8, Tango, Kilo, India. Yeah, coming in.
I caught it that time, KE8 TKI, and I will mark you in and out. Appreciate you checking in with us. I don't know what's going on with the signal here. You may be quite far away from the repeater, but I've got you marked in and out. Thanks for checking in with us. 7-3. I'll get back up to who I don't miss here. AB8AV Mobile, WA8KOC. Hi, Joe.
Morning, Fred, and everyone on the net. Beautiful day. At least it's starting to warm up, Fred, today. Maybe we'll have some nice weather next week.
Yeah, I think Monday the 30th looked like it was going to be pretty decent weather. And it's happening now where we kind of have to wait till late in the afternoon to get decent temperatures. But other than that, everything's good. How about you? Everything good on your end, Joe?
Everything's fine, Fred. I hope the same for you. Just want to make sure I gave you a number for this morning, Fred. All right, over to you, AB8AV. Joe,
I appreciate that, and we all appreciate hearing you check in with us. Whatever you do, you have a wonderful Wednesday. Be safe. If you get out on the bike, dress warm. And this afternoon, about 5, 6 o'clock, we should have the high temperature for the day. I think this is going to be 64 or something. So that's not all that miserable. Take care, Joe, 7-3, and I'll talk to you soon. As I said, KF8 CFC, Randy over in Jeromesville was in and out. Randy, if you're still listening, wonderful Wednesday to you, buddy. 7-3, N8AHS. Good morning, Fred. How are things up in Berea? WA8 KOC here.
Yes, good morning, WA8 KOC and everybody on the net. Yeah, we're doing okay. Yeah, unfortunately, that windstorm we had on Friday before last did a number on my house's roof. Claims adjuster from my insurance company was supposed to come yesterday, but when I called them, they said, "Oh, I'm sorry, we don't have anyone scheduled." I don't know who told you that. Well, somebody told me. So they're supposed to call me in the next couple of days, and we'll see what we can get squared away here. Otherwise, went to Cuyahoga County. Went to the Cuyahoga Amateur Radio Society's meeting about a week or so, more than a week ago actually, and Eddie Kilo Delta 8 FT Fox Tango Sierra said that out of capacity for like about 50 riders for the bus to the Hamvention on Saturday, May the 16th, he only has about 4 people signed up. At least that was going on 2 weeks ago. But in any event, he asked me to pass along that folks can contact him. Pickup points will be in Middleburg Heights, Brunswick, and Lodi. His phone number is 440-888-9536. Again, that's 440-888-9536. Or you can email him. His email address is qrz@kd8fg.com. Cost is $60 just for the bus, but entrance to the convention is paid separately. So thanks a lot. Great to hear everybody out there. N8AHS, back to net, 73.
W8WKY.
N8AHS, WA8KOC. Fred, it's great to hear from you, buddy. Thank you for that information you just gave us. Sincerely appreciate that. Whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday. Stay safe, and I'll look forward to talking to you in the future. KC8HI. Jeff was in and out, he said. I'm going to pause, see if he's still here.
Oh, I'm still here. Just finishing things up so I can go out and start my day. Apparently I have a problem with my outside thermometer. It's not reading this morning. It's been stuck on 33 for 3 or 4 days. I guess I'll change the battery out there on the remote. And nothing new to report down here in Ashland, and still waiting on the May 5th primary to see if I win the primary to go on to November to be the next Ashland County Commissioner. Who knows? So 7-3, KC8HI in Ashland.
All right, Jeff. Well, thanks for checking in with us. Sorry I called you back in when you said you ran it out, but that's good that I got a chance to say hello. We'll pray that you win your election, and hopefully things go well with you there. 7-3, my friend. KE8JPQ, Brother Chris was in and out. If you're still listening, have a good one. And KE8TKI, Donovan over in Talmadge. Donovan, I think you said you were in and out, but if you're still there, take it away if you'd like. Donovan was in and out. This is WA8KOC. I'm going to make this last call for check-ins, and we'll get Kerry in here. Last call, please.
Kilo Alpha 8, Lima Yankee Juliet, KA8 LYJ, Bob, motoring in the Magic City.
KE8 UKZ. That's Kilo Echo 8, Uniform Kilo Zulu. This is Alan over Chicago Falls. 73's in and out.
All right, then I have added to the list KA8LYJ Mobile. Robert, I'll be right back to you. Also, KE8UKZ. Alan, I've got you marked in and out. Thanks for checking in with us this morning. Sincerely appreciate it. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, buddy. KA8LYJ, WA8KOC. How you doing this morning, Bob?
WA8KOC, KA8LYJ, doing good. Getting started on the day. Got a busy slate planned. Started off with, as always, on the day with the Kiwanis meeting. Had one of our own members as the guest speaker today. He travels around the country all year long visiting and attending baseball games at different baseball parks. He's been to all of them in the United States 3 times. And now he's trying to do a round of 4, and he talked about the merits of each and ranked them, all 41 of them. There's 30 now and 11 that no longer exist. And now headed to the coffee shop, KA8LYJ.
Bob, have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Enjoy your cup of joe. And whatever you do, just have a good rest of your week. Good to hear from you, buddy. 7-3. 6-second pause, and then Kerry can pick it up if nobody else comes in.
KB8LJ, in and out.
All right, Chuck, I got you marked in and out. Thanks for checking in.
Good morning, Fred, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this wonderful Wednesday morning. I think I got the radio here.
Sure do.
Yeah, anyway. Well, it's a wonderful Wednesday. It looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day out there. The sun is shining, and, well, it's 37 degrees, so it's got a ways to warm up. But maybe this afternoon I'll get the E-Trike out and put a little mileage on it. We'll have to wait and see how it warms up. But, yeah, today and tomorrow. Tomorrow, I guess, will be pretty nice, but then we have the storms coming in tomorrow afternoon, so it'll be what it'll be. It is springtime. Anyway, I really don't have anything this morning, so I'll just turn it back to net control. I do have something. I want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do every day. So with that, I'll just say 73 and turn it back to net control. This is W8CTM, carry at Portage Lakes. Everybody have a wonderful Wednesday, and the rest of the week goes well, and we'll turn it back to WA8KOC. And Fred, you can wrap it up in a great net this morning. I know we're over the 50 mark. I don't have any idea what we are, but pretty sure we're over the 50 mark this morning, so it was a great net. Everybody have a good one, and over to you there, Fred, to wrap it up. 73 all.
WACTM, this is WA8KOC. Congratulations, carry number 56 this morning. You go, buddy. And, yeah, about 4 to 6 p.m. this afternoon, we're going to have our high temperatures right around 60, maybe a little bit above. They're never quite precise, but that's what it's showing, at least on the forecast. Thank you for being here to perform net control closeout. We appreciate it, and I hope that you have a wonderful Wednesday and get your e-bike out, e-trike out, and put a couple miles on it. Without the rain, it should be pretty nice, I got to say. Thanks also for suggesting we perform a random act of kindness for others to make everybody's life more pleasant. That is a good attitude to have, my friend. And I'd like to not just thank Kerry, but all the other stations that checked in on the Barometer Net this morning. I know I can speak for all the other net control operators that we sincerely appreciate your presence here, and everybody should get their airtime, and we hope that they do. And remember these next nets coming up, 1 o'clock Eastern Time this afternoon, Board and Breaker Net. First hour is Dustin with Nick, and then the second hour may be Nancy or Ray, not too sure. Then again this evening, 9:30 p.m. is early check-ins for the Beacon Net, and the regular net starts at 10 p.m., and it's going to be Josh and Lucy controlling that with their trivia questions. So with that, everybody, like Kerry said, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll take just a quick pause for time here. The originators of this net, Garlock K8BYR, Dorothy WBHATW, and Tom K8DSC started this net off 35 plus years ago, and we are continuing on. And also our net controller emeritus, Ron KD8CVS, who handled this net Monday through Saturday all by himself for multiple years. Recognition to him. And also recognition to our dear friend Fred Shepard, KD8GYS, who ran the 6-meter multi-state net here on this 6-meter frequency that we've got 53.17. Thanks to Marty for that, Marty Baker, and 8XPK. But yeah, we have Silent Key, Fred Shepard. And those of you who knew him, if you'd keep his family in your prayers, it'd be most appreciated. I'll say thanks one and all. Everybody try and have a wonderful Wednesday. I'll go ahead and return the repeater back to normal amateur use at 8:39 a.m. with 56 check-ins. Kerry, you were number 56. WA8 KOC, clear.
W8WKY.